Hi, Sammy. I'll be with you in a moment. I'm just going to let people on Facebook know that I'm here. Oh. Okay, good evening, everyone. Hello, Sammy, Dion. Hello, Kirby. Is this your first time on my live? Good evening, Barbara. How are you? This over a little bit. Okay. Emily Lloyd, good evening. Yeah. How are things, Barbara? Kirby. Oh, it's your first time. Thank you for joining me. Do subscribe to the channel, Kirby, and then you'll be notified of when I'm on live again. I will be on live again on Friday evening. And I'm normally on live Monday, Wednesday and Friday now. Friday, and that's around about 8 to 8:30 p.m. GMT. Are you in the UK, Kirby? Or are you joining us from outside of the UK? Okay, so the chat's not really moving at the moment. Let's hope it's not got stuck. Craig Spiritual, good evening. How are you, my dear? Good, I'm glad you started looking for another house. Because it's best to be prepared. Thank you, Kirby. Are you in the UK, Kirby? Darla McKeel, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining me. I have a feeling it's your first time on my live as well. Is that correct? Do let me know in the comments, Darla. Yes, definitely be prepared. As upsetting as it is, Barbara, you know, it could very likely be that it's time for a new chapter in your life, my darling. That's probably the best way to look at it. Oh, thank you for joining me, Darla. I do hope you subscribe, my love. Hello, Tiger Dragon. How are you this evening? Raven Witch. Hello. Good evening. Thank you for joining me. And it's your first time as well. So there's a few new people on this evening. Hope you do subscribe as well, Raven Witch. Lovely to have you here. That's good, Sammy. Hello, Kerry. How are you? Oh, thank you, Darla. So I'm just letting people settle in and then all right, okay, Kirby. Raven Witch, that's your name on Facebook, is it? So do you follow me on Facebook, Raven Witch? Oh, really, Barbara? Yeah, it's probably a blessing in disguise. And I feel you've just got to trust the universe now, Barbara, wherever it may be leading you. Oh, I see, Raven Witch. That's nice. So I do hope you subscribe to the channel for future lives, Raven Witch. Robert Wells, good evening. How are you? We're all thinking of you, Barbara, and we're all sending you positive vibes. Yeah. Remember, the angels are always by your side, Barbara, guiding you, supporting you. They'll show you the way. Look out for the signs that they show you, Barbara. Glitter Sunflower, hello, my dear. You've had a busy day, Robert. How is your... I think you had... Did you say you had a new job? How is your job going? Thank you for liking and sharing. I do hope everyone else can like and share the video, or at least give the video a like. It would be very much appreciated. It's a nice energy exchange as well, you know. Helena Joanna DeConin. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining me. And your name is Esther. Is this your first time this evening? This is nice. We're getting quite a few new people this evening. I hope you can subscribe and then you can join me in the future as well. I do come on live Monday, Wednesday, Friday evenings. That's in UK time, GMT, around 8 to 8:30 p.m. Thank you, Tiger Dragon. Yes, we do need some more likes, please. Who hasn't liked the video is what Tiger Dragon is asking. Oh, thank you, Helena, for Helena or Helena. Is it Helena? Let me know. Jonathan Ellison. Hello, my love. Have you been have you attended one of my lives before, Jonathan? I'm fine, Jonathan. How are you, my love? Yeah, that's right. It's wonderful. You have a yeah. I thought I recognised your name, so that's good. I'm glad you've come back again. Bruised and scarred. Hmm. No, Robert, it's not vodka. It's definitely no. Actually, it's lemonade, Robert. Hello, Two Puffs. Thank you for liking and sharing, my darling. Very kind of you. I've just watched your recent walkthrough on your channel. Two Puffs does some lovely walkthroughs of tarot decks. If anyone enjoys that, looking at decks. I don't think so, Robert. I'm not sure that I'd be able to read the cards very well. Bruce and Scarred, Sarah. Hello, Bruce and Scarred. Yes, how are you? Okay. Yeah, that's at the weekend, Barbara. Have I? I haven't blocked anyone. No, I've not blocked anyone. I don't know what's happened there then. Helena, is this a general reading? Okay, Helena. Yeah, it's your first time, isn't it, darling? Basically, what we do, we just get settled in for the evening, and then I take a look at the cards for everyone. First of all, I generally start with a pick a card. So you choose a card, and then I move on to your questions, and I come to who I feel drawn to. So yeah, if you have a question for me, Helena, think about what you'd like to know. Thank you, Barbara. He did have a lovely birthday, actually. We went off to a nice shopping centre in Essex, and he got some nice treats. Yes, the birthday, that's right. Oh, your takeaway. Come and join us after your takeaway. What have you got for your takeaway this evening, Jonathan? Anything tasty? Do come and join us again. Hopefully we'll still be here once you've eaten. Katie Barnes, hello, my love. Oh, that sounds nice, Jonathan. Enjoy your meal, darling. And try and come back. Try and come back and see us. He certainly does, Barbara. He helps me out so much, my son, with my online stuff, YouTube, etc. He's the one who's done the video that's on my YouTube and at the top of my Facebook. The one with the cat in it, that's his work. Adam, yeah, his name's Adam Tiger Dragon. And he's very, very talented with his videography. Okay. So, oh, good. Okay, Jonathan, do pop back. You can just leave us on in the background if you like. He's a very kind young. He's an incredible son. Well, I have two sons, and they're both incredible, to be honest. But I would say that, wouldn't I? But no, they are. They're lovely. I am so proud of them. Thank you, Barbara. Yeah, that was Adam's. He's going to do a new one for me soon. Yeah, Helena, I generally, when you say general, what I do, I like to answer an actual question. So people just leave a question in the comments, and then I zoom in on that with my cards. Tiger Dragon. Flattery will get you everywhere, you know. You're so charming. I think their dad may have something to do with it as well. Barbara. Cynthia Rakestraw, hello from Omaha, Nebraska. That is in the United States, is it? Nebraska? Cynthia, is that right? That's true, Robert. Personally, my actual preference, I like dogs. I feel they're much more loyal. I love all animals, but dogs are just incredibly loyal, and that's what I love about them. In fact, I was having that conversation just a while ago with my son. Yeah, I think it's in the USA. Cynthia, are you in the USA? Martine Crossan, hi. How are you? Thank you for joining me. I hope you've subscribed to the channel. That's right, Tiger Dragon. That is true about Scorpios. They're very honest. That's true, but they are less dependent on humans. That's a good point. And Cynthia is in the US. You're right, Robert. It's 2:37 p.m. All right. Okay. So good afternoon to you, Cynthia. Cats are very loving, Barbara. And, it's great how you can go out for the day and not worry about them. Good evening, J-Pop Fantasia. A lovely name. Raven Witch is Scorpio as well. Casey Sunshine, hello, my dear. How are you? Martine McCrossan, is this your first time with us? Do subscribe if it is. Then you'll be notified when I'm on next. So Martine has 3 dogs. Wow. What kind of dogs do you have? Dogs are extremely loving. That's true, Tiger Dragon. Cats are very spiritual. That's true, Robert, as well. But, yeah. They bought you flowers and a card. Was it your birthday, Casey? Oh, they're the latest sort of trend, aren't they, Craig Spiritual? Oh, you need to go in and change that then, Martine. Wow, you've got your hands full too, Paps. My goodness. Okay, so let's get started, shall we, with some cards. Actually, let's get some. As we were talking about animals, let's have a look at the Spirit Animal Oracle deck, shall we? I'm going to shuffle the cards and let's start the evening off with a card pick, shall we? I'll shuffle the cards and draw 4 cards for you. So if you can think whether you feel drawn to card 1, 2, 3 or 4, and then we'll see what messages Spirit has for you this evening. Your spirit animal, in fact. Who is your spirit animal this evening? Okay, your first card is Otter Spirit. You are never alone. Let's have a look at this picture. Such a beautiful creature, the otter. They're so gentle, so loving. Okay, so for those of you drawn to card 1, Spirit want you to know that you are never alone, even if you may feel you are at times, even if you feel as if the world is a hard place. Spirit are very much around you. The angels are very much around you, and you can always call on them for support and for guidance. Okay, so do reach out to them, especially at the moment if you have any difficulties that you're experiencing right now in life. Don't suffer in silence. Call out to them, ask them for their help and their guidance. And then for those of you drawn to card 2, you have the Peacock Spirit. And I want to look at the numbers as well, actually, on these cards, by the way. We've got a 42. 4 and 2 is 6. And 6 is all about love, okay? So the focus for you is love. Then the second card, Peacock Spirit, let it shine. Let it shine. Look at the peacock. Look at their feathers. Those of you drawn to card 2, there's a need for you to sort of strut your stuff, okay? Stand out in amongst the crowd. Don't hide away. Show what you can do. Show yourself for who you are. Be heard. Be seen. Okay. Be confident. I feel just like the peacock, in order to attract who or what you want in your life. Especially if you're trying to attract a partner, a love partner. Dress yourself up and just allow yourself to shine is what I feel here with card 2. And the number 4 and 6 we add those digits together, we get 10. 10 is breaks down to 1. So it's about new beginnings. That's your focus for those of you drawn to card 2. And then card 3, we have a card 1, which is the ant spirit. Time to collaborate. Those of you drawn to card 3, okay? Now, if you think about the ants, they are incredible insects, aren't they? They all work together in such a way as and they almost move mountains, really. They're tiny little bodies, you know. They can carry enormous weight in comparison to their size, and they come together and they work together as a team. And that's what those of you drawn to card 3. That's what the message is for you. A need to work and collaborate with other people. Could be at your place of work, could be within your family, with your friends. It could be anything, but whatever it is, there's a need to, you know, find strength in numbers. Okay. And it's a card 1, so it's a number 1. So yeah, it's to do with something new again. The elephant spirit is card 4. Learn from the past. Okay, so for those of you drawn to card 4, there's a need for you to learn from any past mistakes. Okay, not to judge yourself harshly, but to learn from them. You know, the elephant never forgets, does he? And that's why you were given this card. You know, there's certain things that you need to make sure you don't repeat. So it could be to do with whatever you are thinking about working towards in the future. Make sure that you look at the past and see where you went wrong. And as you go into the future, whether it's a relationship, new job, new location, look out for any red flags and make sure that you don't repeat them. Okay, so that is your pick a card for the start of the live. I hope you enjoyed that. I do love those cards, and I love elephants too. 2 baths, they're incredible. My son Adam actually loves elephants. Okay. So if anyone would like me to draw them a animal spirit card as well this evening, do let me know. But we'll now start with the questions. So if you have a question for me, just type in the comments and I'll come to who I feel drawn to. Oh, that's good, Casey. That sounds great. So you want to do it full time? Hello, Joy. Good evening. Is this your first time with me live? Okay. Hello, Lil Ziffer. Good evening, my love. Thank you for joining me. We're just looking at questions now. So if you have a question, Lil, just type in the comments and I'm going to come to who I feel drawn to. Have you, Joy? Okay, that's good to know. If there's anyone on this evening that I haven't said good evening to, it's because I've missed your comment as it passes up. But a big welcome to anyone that's new and good evening to everyone that's here. Oh, thank you, Zarga Dragon. Okay, so I'm just looking out for your questions now. Let's have a look. Where are we? Okay, Leo, you want to know what's going to happen in your future, but can you be a bit more specific with regard to what area of life, my love? What area of life are you concerned with? I can look at things generally, but you get a better answer if you can give me a question. Oh, that's good, Kerry. I'm glad you've been asking for help. Okay, Joy, let's draw you some cards with regard to love for the next few days. So this is for Joy, who would like to know about her love life for the next few days, please. What's coming in for Joy, please? Your first card, a new cycle is on its way, okay? A change is in the air, Joy, for you with regard to love. You have the moon card, so you're a little bit unsure about this next chapter, this change that the universe is bringing towards you, okay? You're a little bit hesitant to step forward. And you're going towards the King of Wands. Now, whether this is a current relationship you're in or a new one, this King of Wands relates to a fire sign energy. So that would be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or someone with those characteristics. In other words, someone who is full of life, someone who is creative, someone who is positive, someone who is quite dynamic with their energy. So I feel as if, this person is someone who could really bring some positivity and upliftment to your life. And I have to say also, this could possibly be a bit of a whirlwind romance, Joy. In other words, a very passionate, quick fire romance, something that happens quickly, and that is for Joy. Katie Barnes, what's coming up for me over the weekend? Let's have a look for you, my love. So this is for Katie Barnes, who would like to know what's coming up for her over the weekend. Dear Spirit and Angels, please send your guidance for Katie this evening. What does she need to know for the weekend, please? Oh, Katie, 3 cards came out for you there. Okay, Katie. First of all, you've got the 5 of Swords, and it's all about frustrations, challenges that are going on around you, okay? There could be someone that you are spending time with, or who comes into your environment that is a little bit negative, a little bit sort of, someone who likes a bit of drama and may try to push your buttons, Katie. Whoever this is, take no heed of them, step back and don't be drawn in, okay? They may be someone who has a connection with family, actually. It's very possible. And the Knight of Wands is telling me, get out there this weekend, Katie, and, just do something exciting with your life. The Knight of Wands is someone who really sort of lives life to the full. So I feel as if there's a lot of energy coming in for you this weekend. A lot of there's an opportunity for you to kind of have some fun and let your hair down, but don't let this person spoil it, will you, Katie, whoever that is? And there seems to be a connection with family there. Joanne Lester, good evening, darling. Thank you for joining me. If you are on the right path, that's a good question, Joanne. I do like a good question, so please put your questions in the comments. It works so much better, the tarot, when you have a question to focus on. Okay, so this is for Joanne Lester. Do I see you being on the right path? Let's have a look, my love. Strength card. Ooh, 6 of Wands. Absolutely. My goodness. You've got the strength card. We're talking success. You can see the figure 8 above this lady's head. The number 8 itself, which is the strength card. It's the number 8 in the tarot. Is all about success, ambition. There's a lot of ambition in these cards. My goodness. You've got the 6 of Wands. This is another card of success. So, with determination comes success. That's what your message is here, Joanne. If you are trying to succeed in something, then these cards are indicating that, you have every chance of doing so. You've got the Emperor. The Emperor is the card of Aries, and Aries are people who like to take the lead. They like to take charge. They like to get on with their life, basically, and take control of where they're heading. So, yeah, I feel as if whatever you're doing right now, you appear to be on the right path. Stay determined and be assertive with those around you as well, okay? Don't give up. Whatever it is you're doing, don't give up. All right. But yeah, very, very positive cards. King A, good evening, my darling. King A, please do put your comments in you can donate, King A. My PayPal me is in the comments, my darling. It's in the comments for you to donate. And anyone else who would like to donate this evening, please feel free to do so. And, however small, it's very much appreciated. Oh, I see, Helena. Okay. Maybe your mum could join in as well, Helena. So, J-Pop Fantasia. Good question. There's this guy that approached me some time ago, and I keep getting in different readings something about a Leo and reconciliation. Is this love or friendship? Okay, so this is for J-Pop Fantasia. What does J-Pop need to know about this guy with regard to a reconciliation? Is this love or friendship? You've got the Strength card, you've got the 6 of Swords, and you've got the High Priestess with a Strength card. I'm going to cut the cards again, actually. Let's cut the cards again just to confirm these cards. I feel at the moment we're talking about friendship, but you do have the Strength card, and if you can see here, the Lion. So they're very well. This could very well be a Leo connection, actually, and there is a possibility that someone is coming toward you here. Follow your instincts on this, J-Pop. At the moment, I feel it's more friendship, companionship, that type of thing. But that doesn't mean it wouldn't change in the future. But I do agree about the Leo connection there. Thank you for your donation, King A. That's very kind of you. King A, how does the Aquarius guy feel about me? I'm Cancer female. Okay, this is for you, my love. And thank you again for your donation. Let's go back to your question again. I need to pause it so that it doesn't continue to move. Okay, how does the Aquarius guy feel about me? This is for King A, who'd like to know how Aquarius feels about her. Okay. 6 of Cups, King A. 8 of Pentacles. Okay, first of all, I'm going to say there's a real karmic connection between you. This Aquarius guy is someone who I feel there is a possible karmic connection between the two of you. In other words, possibly in a past life, the two of you have been together. Now, how does he feel about you? He actually is working towards getting closer to you, getting to know you. Now, is it him that's putting in the effort? Someone's putting in a lot of effort here to get noticed. It could be him. I feel as if he's very intelligent, very charming, very witty. The Hermit card, he's kind of thinking about this, how to go about getting the two of you together. Okay, so that's how I see it, King A. I'll cut the cards again for you. Yes, it's looking really good, the 4 of Wands. I feel as if he is possibly going to ask you out on a date in the future. The 4 of Wands is a card of celebration, very positive energy coming in for the two of you. Okay, and thank you for your donation once again, King A. Sunshine S, good evening, my love. And Granny, I'm not sure if I said good evening to you. Good evening, Esther De Conin. Hello, my love. IG19, good evening. I do hope everyone that's new here has subscribed, and then you won't miss my next live. Okay, so let's have a look at some questions. IG19 wants to know what they can expect in love next. Okay, wow, a big question there, IG19. Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and the Magician card. Okay, with regard to love, I feel as if you need to take your time over something. You need to look at what you want going forward, and you need to look at, let's go back to your question. This was for Jean. Knight of Pentacles, yeah. Okay, so you've got to look at the long term here, IG19, and with regard to what you want in terms of love, they're telling you not to rush. The Queen of Swords indicates a need for you to maybe open your heart a little bit more. Okay, now whether this is with regard to an existing relationship or a new one that's coming in, there's a need for you to open your heart. Okay, I feel at times you are a little detached emotionally. The Magician card tells me that you are going to be in contact with someone who is a great communicator, someone who has the gift of the gab, and I feel as if this could be a new start for you, because the Magician card is all about having a clean slate. So there's a clean slate in love. Now, you haven't said whether you're in a relationship, but this is a clean slate, a new start. The Magician card is saying, Jean, that you can manifest what you desire. What do you want in love? You're actually quite capable of setting the wheels in motion and making things happen in the way you would like. Oh gosh. Okay, think that's okay. Right. So, so I feel as if, this is, I feel possibly more to do with someone new stepping in. And it could even be that it's the Knight of Pentacles that's coming your way. But yeah, I feel there's a need for you to really sort of slow down and think about who you would like in your life. Okay. And set about making it happen, manifesting that, calling out to the universe. All right. Okay. So, yes, there is a lot of love. And thank you for everyone for all your likes as well this evening. Hello, Joanne Ball. Thank you for joining me. Sunshine S, you're going through a difficult time, are you, my love? Do you know there's a card that's just flew out for you, the Six of Swords, and that tells me that you're moving towards calmer waters. Things are going to get better. They're going to improve. Okay, I do feel you've had an awful lot of stress recently. The Devil card and the Four of Pentacles. There's a need for you to change something, perhaps certain aspects of yourself, or maybe to do with the way you are handling this particular situation. Okay, you need to be flexible and step away from anything that's holding you back at the moment. Okay, I feel as if sometimes you are allowing certain people or situations to frighten you and make you believe worst possible scenarios, but actually the Six of Swords is telling me that things are going to progressively get better. So try to be, I feel you need to be a bit more positive now, and I do feel you have been through it, so I can understand how you're feeling, but there's a need now to try to leave that stress behind you as much as possible and realize there is a way out of this. There is a way forward. Hi, Jean. You're very welcome. Joanne Ball, will things work out for me in my situation? Let's have a look for you, Joanne. Thanks for joining me. Okay, so this is for the lovely Joanne Ball. Do you follow me on Facebook? I think you do, Joanne. Hierophant, good cards. Hierophant, Nine of Cups, and the Judgment card, Joanne Ball. But a Hierophant card relates to structure. It relates to, I feel, familiarity, and sometimes it can relate to a feeling of stability, the status quo kind of thing. And the Nine of Cups here relates to, I'll show you these cards in a moment. The Nine of Cups relates to your wishes coming true, and here we have the Judgment card. So will they work out for you in your situation? Well, it appears to be some kind of organization or hierarchy involved in whatever is going on around you, or an institution of some kind. And the Judgment card indicates that someone is involved in making a decision with regard to the situation. But the Nine of Cups does indicate that you are going to get what you wish for, my love. Okay. Yes, stay positive, sunshine. It's because I feel as if you are, a lot of these fears are kind of just worst possible scenarios. And perhaps it's not as bad as it seems, or I feel as if it's not as bad as it seems. The Six of Swords is telling me you are moving toward calmer waters. So keep focusing on that, sunshine-ness, because that's where you're heading, my love, Let's have a look. Good evening, Deborah Smith. Thank you for joining me. Casey Sunshine, can I please do a career reading? Let's have a look for you, Casey. Thanks for joining me. Okay, so this is for the lovely Casey. Can I do a career reading? Okay, so what does Casey Sunshine need to know about her career, please? 9 of Swords, 4 of Wands, and the King of Swords. Okay, so first of all, Casey, this card indicates worry. Can you see that there? This lady, she's up in the middle of the night worrying, and her head is in her hands. She's had a bad dream. She's imagining all sorts of things, and it's preventing her from sleeping. It's preventing her from relaxing. I do feel you need to get more rest, first of all, Casey. Then you've got the King of Swords, okay? There's someone here, possibly a male boss. Of course, this could also be a female, someone female, but this person has a lot of power with regard to your career, someone who is making a decision going forward. You've got the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands indicates that you have built a solid foundation in your career, Casey. This is a period now where you can kind of take a deep breath. You've worked hard to get where you are right now, and there's more to come yet. There's more work to come, but right now, take a bit of a deep breath. Have a little break. I don't mean leave work. Just how can I say? I feel as if you've kind of climbed up part of the ladder, but you will continue to climb. Sometimes we need to take a deep breath and step back and look at our situation with a bird's eye view. But there's a King of Swords here who has noticed you, Casey, who's noticed how hard you work, and you are, I feel, quite secure in many ways. Oh, Casey, no wonder. My goodness, no wonder you had the 9 of Swords there. So the King of Swords could have been symbolic of that as well, with the sword, But it looks to me as if you've kind of reached quite a good level already, my love. Yeah, I can see you've worked very hard, Casey. There's, you have far to go. I do feel you have far to go. Darla McKeel, thank you for joining me. Hope you've subscribed, my dear. Just looking at people's questions this evening. So thank you for your question. Okay, I have to say, Darla, that I don't actually look at health questions or legal questions. That is for ethical reasons. So if you have another question, please do put that in the comments. Okay. So let's go back up. Esther, you're back now on your own phone. Okay, that's good. Hello, Sarah Drinkwater. How are you, my love? So, Lil Uzifer, I want to know if my financial life will change. Let's have a look at finances for you, Lil. This is for Lil, who wants to know about her financial situation. Okay, the cards have come out the same as the previous reading, so that means I need to change the deck. In fact, I'm going to go for the Psychic Tarot. I do love this deck. I had these out on Monday, and I feel as if I connected with them really well. So let's carry on with these then. So this is for Lil. I want to know about my financial life, if it would change. Well, Lil, you've got emotional withdrawal. So, I feel as if you have kind of stepped back and become a little isolated emotionally. That's not with regard to finance, but it could be that things have been getting you down a little and upsetting you, perhaps because of financial constraints. You've got new beginnings, so something new is stepping into your life, Leo. Okay, an opportunity, all right, to make a new start, make a fresh start. You've got fulfillment of wishes. So yes, things are going to improve, but you kind of need to take a new approach to your financial situation. You have pulled back emotionally. You have been, I feel, quite upset by what's been going on financially. But as I say, you've got fulfillment of wishes. So things are set to improve. You just need to step out into the world now and look at things with new eyes and perhaps change your way of dealing with money. Of course, I can only look at your questions to a certain level on live. So if anyone wants to order a reading from me, you can do so at sarahstarot.co.uk. The link is in the description, and then I can take a proper look at your question. So Raven Witch is hoping that... Did you have a question, Raven Witch? I'm not sure. If you did, please pop it back in the... Okay. Esther Decoding Sarah, is it possible to ask a question about my upcoming period because I am a Jew at my... I'm not quite sure what you mean, Esther. Could you rephrase the question, my love? I can't look at health questions, Esther, if it was a health question. Thank you, Casey. Let's have a look, Raven Witch, how your spell work will manifest. Now, that's the first time I've been asked such a question. Very interesting question. Raven Witch would like to know whether her spell work will manifest. Okay, so please send your guidance to Raven Witch, please. Will Raven Witch's spell work for her friend? My goodness, it's looking very positive, Raven Witch. Do you know the tarot, Raven Witch? You've got the Ace of Cups here. So, something new. Was there an emotional element involved with this spell work? I feel as if your friend has had a lot going on and a lot of pressure on her shoulders. And this Ace of Cups and King of Cups is, I feel, a very good energy coming in for her. So whatever your spell work was connected with, I feel as if she will be feeling a lot more emotionally fulfilled after the spell has worked its magic, my dear. Okay, so I don't know what the spell actually was, but it is bringing in a lot more emotional fulfillment for her or for him. It could be that maybe this is exactly what this person needs right now. Okay, Raven Witch, as well. I feel as if whatever your spell work was about, this is going to ease this person's burdens. And there will be a lot of emotional fulfillment connected to it. It's like a new start coming in, the Ace of Cups. Hope that's, I'm going back to find you now, Raven Witch. I hope that's answered your question. Oh, job hunting. Okay, yeah, that makes sense then, because we were looking at new starts there, Ace of Cups, and emotional fulfillment. So it could very likely be that this results in this person finding work that is emotionally fulfilling. You know, sometimes work can be all about the money, can't it? And the physical aspect, whereas I feel this particular job will be something that fulfills this person on other levels. Okay, yeah. So it's a difficult time for him. Yeah. Okay. Well, whatever is coming his way, I feel is going to be good. It's like a blessing, because we have the Ace of Cups there. Taylor Bright. When will my Aries and I speak again? Let's have a look, my love. Taylor Bright. When will my Aries and I speak again? So, Taylor, let's have a look. And what sign are you, Taylor? I'm going to go to the Psychic Tarot. You're very welcome, Raven Witch. When will my Aries and I speak again? Okay, patience, disruption, sacrifice. Okay, you are going to need to be patient. Did you fall out? We have the we have the disruption card. Did the two of you fall out, Taylor? I feel as if there was a falling out. But it may be that you need to make a few sacrifices. It may be that you need to kind of compromise here. But you will definitely need to be patient with this one. But Aries can be very forgiving. I am an Aries, and I've never hold on to grudges. You know, it's not something that Aries do. So, you'd be surprised. It could turn out that Aries does actually talk to you again, but then there's a need for compromise and patience. Okay, my love? Esther's question is about property, is it? Maybe if Esther can... That's really nice that you're seeing your grandson, my dear. Okay. So it's the Psychic Tarot, Casey. So I'm just going back up now to see people's questions. Okay, so before I continue, I'm going to do a card choice again for you. So if you think about which card you are drawn to. That's lovely, Esther. I'm really glad you're going to see your grandson again. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle the cards, and if you can think about the card that you feel drawn to, I'm going to draw 4 cards. So 1, 2, 3, or 4, everyone. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your guidance to this community this evening. What messages do you have for them, please? So that's card 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay, your first card, card number 1, Messenger of Abundance. Wonderful news regarding your career, a new job, a promotion, or acceptance into an excellent school comes into your life. You might feel ready to do something that's challenging and fulfilling. This situation may involve someone who's fun to be around and sometimes mischievous. This person, who may be you, is youthful, optimistic, and very clever. Okay, so this is the Page of Pentacles in the traditional tarot. So something new coming in for those of you drawn to card 1, especially in terms of career, study, etc. And then card 2. Out with the old, in with the new. Heaven is showing you a sign that it's time to move in a new direction. Often, this is because you're not happy and feel a lack of purpose in your life. This is a wake-up call to make changes that match your heart's desires and spiritual truths. Okay, so we're talking about the Judgment card here, and the need to look at your purpose in life. Do you feel drawn to a new purpose? And then card 3 is Go Within. You are a very intuitive person, and there are many wonderful insights that lie waiting inside you. Take time to be quiet and reflect upon the desires of your heart through meditation or prayer. There's no need to take action right now. Be patient with yourself. So they're asking you to be patient, okay? This is the High Priestess in the tarot, and it's time to listen to your intuition. And for those of you drawn to card 4, review and contemplation, you've accomplished a great deal in your life and you have much to be proud of. Now it's time to decide what's next. As you contemplate the past and the present, you'll get clear on your divine life purpose. Don't be distracted by conventional thinking. Be the real you. Okay, so it's time for you to step out and be the real you, and perhaps move into a new cycle as well, review and contemplation. Okay, it's time to look at what you want to do next. Okay, so they are the 4 cards from the Guardian Angel Tarot. Now, I am going to call it a day now. And I'd like to say a big thank you to everyone who has joined me this evening. I will be back again on Friday evening. So do subscribe if you're new and you've just come on. Do subscribe and then you'll be notified when I'm on. I will be on around 8 to 8:30 p.m. GMT on Friday evening. And that's Monday, Wednesday and Friday evening. But once again, thank you to everyone for joining me, and I will see you again soon. Good night, everyone. Night, night. I've just noticed it's Karina's birthday. Karina, where have you been? Let's draw you a couple of cards, my love, just to say happy birthday. So this is for Karina. My goodness, Karina. Okay, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Karina. Happy birthday to you. Okay, this is for you, my love. 7 of Pentacles. Take a deep breath, Karina. Step back for a while. Okay, I feel as if it's been non-stop for you. And it's your birthday. It's a new start. It's a new slate for you, a clean slate. When we have a birthday, it's time to let go of the previous year and begin the new year. It's almost like similar to January the 1st, isn't it, when we have a birthday? So what do you want to do with your life now, Karina? That's what they're urging you to look at. Okay, this is asking you to plan and think ahead toward the future. And let's take a card from the Spirit Animal Oracle. Rebirth is assured. You've got the Bat Spirit. Okay, you are going through a transformation right now, Karina. This is a change that is much needed. I feel something is changing within you, stirring within you. It's like you have a new purpose now, Karina. But the 7 of Pentacles is saying, make sure that you think about how you want to proceed with this new purpose, this new beginning. That is kind of you're waking up to a new Karina. That's what you're doing. But don't rush into anything. Make sure you tick all those boxes. Okay, so I just came back for that to say happy birthday to Karina and draw you a couple of cards, darling. I couldn't go without doing that. But thanks everyone for joining me once again, and I will be back. Taylor Bright, you can go back onto the video after this, give it about 5 minutes or so, and you'll be able to find your message. Cookies Yum, thanks for joining me, darling. I'm off now, but I will be back on Friday, so come and join me, Cookies Yum. Come and join me, everyone, and do subscribe, won't you? Thanks a lot. I will be back soon. Sweet dreams to all those in the UK, and good afternoon to those who are outside. Thanks a lot. Bye for now.